Hello, my friend, and welcome. This is your moment. I'm Katarina Miletic, and you are listening to the podcast that will challenge you to think with your soul and believe that your only power is inside you.
Hello.
Hello!
It's Friday and we
Oh,
are
hello,
here.
Angelica! Hello.
Great to see you. And it's lovely to be complete here, our little trio. If you're watching us and joining us on LinkedIn, do drop us a comment. I'm happy that last week there were more of us participating in this discussion. We want to encourage you to bring your conversation here to the table. We are just taking a pause for friendship, right? To nurture
Yes.
the relationships that we have and to build new relationships as well. So in that spirit, we want to invite you to join the conversation here. So, Angelica, have you arrived back home and how was your holiday? Shall we start
Oh,
there?
beautiful, beautiful. And should we talk about the weather?
Yes.
Amazing,
Love.
amazing. We went for a trip to a nearby village, but we took the boat. Was like half an hour by boat, and was very nice.
Where were you again, Angelica? Where were you again?
Turkey.
That's beautiful, isn't it? In every direction that we go, we reach the coast someplace or the other. That is really beautiful.
Yeah.
So was it first time that your daughter was inside the boat, in the water?
No. She went different time. Actually, close to here, there is a beautiful place called Windsor, where there is the castle of the Queen. And it's like, let's say, half an hour maximum driving from the place that I live, where I live, and there is very touristic place. So
Yes.
there is the boat, and has a funny shape because it's like a duck shape. And my daughter loved to go on that boat, and it's just on the river, of course. It's
Yes.
not on the sea, but
On the
was
Thames. Really happy that you had a good time.
yes.
And yes, we had a treat here really with weather. So now I can say that spring is in full swing. In the garden, it's just the picture perfect, you know. How is it at your end, Agat? What is happening in
Well,
your neck of the woods?
here's the same. We have beautiful flowers. It's the cherry trees and it's just gorgeous. And we have so many like together. They really I don't know if they thought of it when they did it, but certainly when you go into a park and there are like 12 cherry trees, it's just like wow, and they're huge, right?
Yes.
It's gorgeous. But what happened for me, it's just oh my gosh, such a special moment. So last Saturday, I'm with a friend of mine, and she is pregnant and she's expecting in July. And she said, I don't know, I mean, it seemed that it's not the right time to give birth with what's going on in the world. And then I said, Shay, and she knows, of course, that, we, like when you're attuned to this, it comes to mind. She chose you. So that soul chose you and chose this time to come, like we have chose this time to be in what's happening now. And as I said that, a download came in my head. I never said that in my life. So you know my story. I'm adopted. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
And what the download I got was, well, look at me. I came on plan. I wasn't supposed to be here, but I had to be here because I have a mission.
Yes.
So what that did is, like they say, the conversation you allow your mind to have. Because really, your mind should be at your service, not you at his service. Or its
Exactly.
service.
Wow.
So my
Exactly.
conversation so far was really to kind of, I had to fight this, I had to say, yeah, maybe I wasn't wanted, and the way I was brought up called all sorts of
Right.
things, but I had to to work at being here. Like I could not just be here. Like I
Right.
wasn't allowed to be here. And now with this download was like, oh my goodness. And not only that, I came into my mother had arthritis, as you can see.
Yes.
So I was given the tool. I was given something to overcome,
Yes.
and then share with people how to overcome. Isn't it beautiful?
It's amazing, isn't
Having
it?
this lens.
And so what I'm saying is, this is my story. So I came for that purpose, but we all came for a purpose.
Exactly.
We
Yes.
all. So to whoever think that they shouldn't be because they're the last child of the family, or the middle one that doesn't get attention, or that child that wasn't supposed to arrive, whatever it might be, or you have
Exactly.
some sort of disability, you were meant to come in this world the way you are. And then,
Yes.
but then it's to look at it as what challenge was I given, and then you overcome. You find tools. You within that challenge.
Yes.
You create. You create within your challenge,
That's
and that's
it.
what you
That's
give
it.
to the world. Isn't it awesome?
That gives birth to your purpose, that
Yes.
challenge that you lived
Yes.
through, and your
Yes.
mission. Beautiful. And conversation about baby that's just about to come into this world inspired this huge revelation in your life. Like, what a beautiful lesson to have this week.
Yes.
I just wanted to show you one little picture of my garden.
Wow.
Like, it is just amazing how
Wow.
the colors,
Yes.
colors. Oh my goodness! It's just like I cannot get enough. And yesterday my son was here, so we spent more than half a day outside in the garden. So we were doing some things and had some impromptu photo shoots as well with my furniture. So it was just amazing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You have inspired me. I know I have a question here. Let's see. How have you shown yourself love today? So I think I got you led us beautifully there in your big revelation. So let's discuss and encourage our friends to notice in what ways is life beautiful today in this moment for you. So if we maybe have a reflection on our own life and specifically in this moment, not yesterday, not tomorrow, but right here, right now. I think we're quite deliberate, and we said that many times, why we choose to be here, because this reminds us as well. This is us stopping to celebrate the moment of life together as friends. And beautiful reminder that keeps us going,
No, absolutely. Oh my. And love for yourself. At my cafe, right? I mean, sometimes my staff would make mistakes, and they would, be upset at themselves and all that, and but put themselves down. And I said, oh, wait. You are your best friend. So you wouldn't say that to your best friend. You learned something today. As we all do every day, we learn things, but we keep loving ourselves.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know when you do that. Yes.
Yeah, and it's proven. Yeah, and it's proven that if you do that, you stroke yourself.
Yes.
It's really, it's healing.
Soothing. It is.
It is. And then breathe, and then love yourself. Yes.
Oh, beautiful. And it's tangible as well. It's something you can really take away. And absolutely, you start practicing compassion with yourself first, right? So if you wouldn't be harsh like that, negative or critical with your best friend, you would find a way to tell them the truth without hurting them. So why not practice the same thing with you? And if you perhaps haven't done that in the past, maybe this is the moment to consider starting that. How about you, Angelica?
There are so many things that I would like to say and to share because it's long time that I'm not sharing anymore. But one thing that I do so often is to tell to my daughter how much I love her.
Yes.
And I continue to do so many times during the day, and it's an excuse always to give her a hug, a kiss, but not because she does something, just because I want to.
Yeah.
And what make me think is like why I don't do that to myself.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And again, it's like about discipline, is about practicing the thing, but it's not automatic, so it's something that I need to work on it. I do in the morning, yes, but it's strange why I'm repeating to do so many times during the day with her, and doesn't come automatically to myself.
Yeah.
So that is something that make me think a lot, and I want to start to do it.
We've heard that, right? I mean, I've heard that, and I've done that a few times. And thank you, Angelica. It reminds me to do it again. Look at yourself in the mirror when you brush your teeth. Well, you're in front of the mirror. I love you, Agathe. And then you say to yourself, I love you, Angelica. And it is, when I do that, when I take the time, I do cry. To tell myself, yes, you know, you're amazing, you're creative.
Yes.
You know, and all the positive, because we're very good at saying, oh, silly you, my gosh, why did you do that again? Right?
Yes.
And I want to say something so beautiful that Katerina mentioned time ago in a conversation. She say to me, do not criticize your body, because actually with your body you had the possibility to give the birth to your child, and is so wonderful, because it's so true. Our body is so strong, it's going through so much, and we do not realize, but definitely yes. So,
Yeah. Aww. Yeah.
Beautiful. It's nice that we can serve each other, right? In reminding about, constantly reminding about these things, because this is something that doesn't stop. We are with us all the time.
Yeah.
And this sort of little things that we criticize ourselves, and we're being really like, like a very harsh. That's how we treat ourselves.
Yeah.
Yet just understanding that, little bit of compassion for ourselves goes a long way. Just try being a little bit easier on yourself than you normally would today. And that's not to say that you allow yourself to do something that is destructive, and
Yeah.
especially if it involves another person. So don't indulge in that. But but remind yourself that there is somebody always with you. There is somebody who cares and who will be your companion. That person that you see in the mirror isn't imaginary.
Yeah.
That is the person you need to rely on for the rest of your life. So might as well develop a good relationship with that person, right?
Yeah. And nourish it with love. Yes.
Yes, beautiful, my dear friends. I am so happy to see you. And I really do truly hope that more people will join us in these conversations, and to bring love and understanding in the world, to make this type of conversation a norm, that this is something that opens us up for deeper conversations, for conversations that move us forward in life, all of us, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you're catching us on replay, please consider joining Anchored in Love. We would love to have you there and here in this discussion. Any words of wisdom or messages for this next week from you, dear friends?
Oh, I say practice that. Look at yourself in the mirror. See that you love yourself. And oh, how about when you have a negative thought, that right away you put a positive thought? Mm-hmm. That's an idea.
And say, what if I can choose to think like this instead of this? Yes, make it a game. Good.
Yeah. Balance things out. It's not all going in.
Yes.
So you stay stable and happy.
Very, very good. How about you, Angelica?
Nothing to say more, I can say.
You in agreement with what's being said?
Yes.
Nothing to add.
Exactly. Your beautiful smile says it all.
Yes, indeed. Hello, dear friends. Hello to everyone who might be catching us live on LinkedIn. We want to say hello to you because we are here together to inspire you to come and join us and to inspire you to nurture friendships in your life, the way we nurture our friendships, the way that we are committed to showing up here, not only for ourselves and for our friendships, which we do every Friday, but also to bring you that feeling that you are not alone, that we're in this together. And we are definitely multiplying in numbers, and we are multiplying in smiles, right? We are bringing 10x, I think, our normal energy that you see here every Friday, because we have Mr. Move It himself joining us here. And for those of you who follow me on my profile, you know that we have been live a few times with you here on this platform, and that we have talked about some really special subjects. If you have any comments, join us with comments. And if you join us in the group Anchored in Love, you will have the link then to join us in this conversation. So, dear friends, I'm so happy to see you. And who had the fastest week of all?
Oh my God. It's been super fast. I have someone who's coaching me to get up at 5 in the morning, because what I do is I snooze 5:15, snooze 5:20, snooze. So she told me, she said, again, when you go to bed at night, you write down, you know that there is 3 wins that you're after the next day. Mm-hmm. So you set that up the night before, 3 wins. So then you go to bed. So when you wake up in the morning, I'm waking up because I've got those 3 wins. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, it just created that breakthrough, that like a reset, I must say. So I, for 8 years, had my own cafe. And because of that, when you have that business, yes, your nights become shorter and shorter and shorter. So, down to a point of 4 hours a night. And I did that for 8 years. And then when I switched to online, I went, well, I don't have to do this anymore. So I started to get up later, but I really feel that I'm missing part of my day. So with her help, like there's a reset. Now I'm back getting up early, and I'm so happy. I mean, it's amazing what can be accomplished in those. It's as if those quiet hours of the day when most population in my part of the world isn't awake. It's as if we're not being bombarded by the maybe energy out there of some whatever goes on in everybody's life. It's as if we have the world to ourselves, and then things just flow. And once you start in that flow, then it continues. So when the population wakes up, in a sense, my community wakes up, I'm already awake, so I'm ahead of the pack, and I keep going in that same energy. So brilliant. I love it.
That's great. Angelica, we had few touching points during this week. We have had some breakthroughs and some new commitments. How has your week been?
Amazing. And every day is better and better. So yes, today I want to share something with you, but I will do just after. And it's about happiness. That's it. I can't wait.
Do it now. Do it now.
Yeah, we want to hear. We're curious
Before
about.
everyone. Okay. I would like to share that with all of you that probably, as you realize from my accent, I'm Italian, and there is an actor that I love so much. The name is Roberto Benini. I don't know if you know him, but I love him. He's very ugly. Sorry, Roberto Benini, but he's very ugly. But for me, he's so handsome.
Yeah.
Inside, outside, I love him. And this morning, because we think and we speak always about friendship. This morning, I received a message from a dear friend from Italy, and she actually shared with me one of the video that I love most of Roberto Benini, that he's talking about happiness, and I'm having only goosebumps right now, even if I didn't mention anything yet. But yeah, I'm so excited. I would like to share in Italian, but I can't. So I'm gonna try to share something in English. I didn't have the time to translate and write it down everything, so I'm gonna go just to say what I remember. So he's speaking about the happiness, and he say every one of us has the happiness. It's something that we received already when we born. So, and the fact that sometimes we think that the happiness is not in our way, in our life, is meaning that maybe sometimes could be that it's just hidden somewhere. So we should just think every single day about the happiness and discover. And he mentioned as well, open all the drawers everywhere, but not only of your house, but of your soul. And so amazing. And he's also say that May is hidden somewhere, but until the last day of our life, we should continue to search the happiness, because happiness is something that everyone has received since the beginning of the life. And if you continue to search, obviously she, because probably is a woman. No, I'm joking. Happiness will show up, and it's all about energy. So it's so beautiful.
So lovely. How do you say that in Italian? Don't keep us in suspense. Say that thing that you will find happiness only if you don't stop looking for it.
Continua a cercare la felicità, perché esiste e un giorno o l'altro la troverai.
I may not know all the words, but I felt that. Did you?
Yeah.
Me too.
I could marry him.
I love it.
I love that. So good.
Oh, beautiful.
No, and I want to say also that he did one of the best movie that is speaking about the second word. The name is The Life is Beautiful. The title, of the movie is The Life is Beautiful. And La vita è bella.
So good. Sounds so good. You will have to share more of that. I am just, I am sold on that concept.
Yes.
It works, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Whoops.
Okay, something happened probably with Masara's connection. I'm sure he'll jump back on.
Okay.
I was just about to ask him about his week, but no doubt that it went fast. It's yesterday when I realized it was Thursday, there was almost a moment of disbelief, like it cannot be that we are already here, that I'm creating this link for this event, and for this occasion that for us is always a celebration, because we celebrate every Friday our friendship, and we invite you to come here. Welcome back, Masara.
I thought you threw me out.
We didn't. You just disappeared, and we were hoping you will come back.
Oh,
so tell us a little bit about your week and how.
Yes, I've had a fantastic week, and I almost have them always fantastic every week, because I can order that.
Choice, yes.
Sometimes very fantastic, sometimes just fantastic. Right?
I love that.
I love the two options.
Yes. So
Right.
if your base level is fantastic, then all the shades in between very, very fantastic.
Exactly. And that's what I love to share with people, because many people don't realize that they can choose it. It's just a choice. You just got to practice choosing, So the outer world is the outer world, and the inner world is the inner world.
Yes.
And if you know how to work from the inside, then the outside doesn't matter.
That's it.
We and if you're 20 years old and you hear this, you say, "Oh my God, this guy's abstract. What is this?" You need life experiences, and life is happening for you. And this is another thing you have to learn. So life will give you some slaps. And you say, "Hey, what is that? How is that for me?" Then you realize
I'm always red because of this.
Okay. Yes. So for me, the value of a day, I've always asked myself this question: what is the value of a 24-hour period? 1,440 minutes, 86,400 seconds. What is that value? And you will realize that every day has the same value. You may think, "Oh no, today's my birthday," or "Today's the birthday of my this," or "This happened." But if you really look behind the curtains, every day has got the same value. And you can take from the day. You can take from the day. So the more you take from the day, the more value you can have. Because that's all we can do. You can't save the day. You can't save the time. You can only spend it in the present moment.
Yes.
So for me, I've realized that for me personally, the greatest value I have is in company of other people having a conversation, uplifting. There is nothing more valuable than that, and building relationships. Yes. So even with the family, so even when my kids are here, we share time together, and I know the value. I'm living my life with urgency. Yes. Every day now, so if you snooze, you lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think I got you. You were very early, always, my friend, and we appreciate that, because every time we're meeting, it's very early hours for you. And I always say I'm grateful that it doesn't have to be reversed, because I can stay up really late, and I'm always feeling that moment as well when the world goes quiet. That is my time to create, and it always has been. I take care of everyone else, and then I give myself that time. Yeah. But also seizing the beginning of your day, I feel it's very important, no matter when you get up, right? But giving yourself those first 10-15 moments of your day to set your intentions right, to nurture your soul, to revisit and thank to everything that you feel you are grateful for in your life, and that sets you up on this on winning and seizing every moment.
Yeah.
And so in short, that would be my message for this coming week. And if we go in I think it's tradition now that we leave this gathering with a few thoughts of inspiration for the next week for our friends, and obviously the invitation for them to join us.
Yes.
Do you want to go ahead, Agathe?
So there is, I mean, when I was listening to Masara, there is many things that I hear common when, it sees the day. So at the same time, for me, what it is there's an incantation now that I say every day is, I have within me, all I need is within me. So within. And by finding that peace within, that grounding within, you serve better outside of you, around you, near you.
Yes.
And now we know that, what we do, as we are doing this morning, touches the world. So setting your intention for yourself to make the day be fantastic, every variation of it is a great idea. Yeah. So wishing you a wonderful, fantastic week.
Beautiful. Angelica, your message for this coming week?
It's more like for myself, a deep thoughts, let's say. Most of the time we are hiding things that we do not like. And I'm facing a challenge for myself, and it could be that a good challenge for the others to actually take on at least, let's say, starting with one thing that we always hide in because maybe we are afraid or we are shy or we are sometimes shame that is not good at all. And bring it up and live with and face it. That could be actually something very, very good that will give a benefit on our daily life, daily routine.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
Keep us posted and know that we are always with you every step of the way. And Masara, from you?
Yes. So for today, I would like to say vision without action is an illusion. Right?
Yeah.
So it's nice to have vision and to write down points and have great discussions with people. But action, pronto.
Ready.
So that's very important. That you have to act, and if you can do it now, do it now, do it now, do it now. Right? That's the message I'd like to give you for the week. And yes, and feel from the inside how you feel, but make sure you take action. Don't forget the action step. I've had so many people tell me great stuff, but nobody took marching orders.
Yes.
I was working with a company with people who are very good, very skilled, very successful, and then they said, "Oh, somebody asked me, do you feel nervous working with these people?" I said, "No, because they're already. They don't need any information of how to run their business. It's working, right?
Yes.
What they need is another perspective.
Yes.
I'm bringing another perspective. That's all I'm doing. So this is my perspective that I want to share with you for the week. Vision without action is an illusion."
Yes.
Beautiful. Really beautiful. And I think overarching message, if you would agree, would be don't snooze.
Very quickly on that snooze issue, how you start your day is how you continue your day, is how you end your day. So if you wake up and you're ready to go and you do it, you'll be just doing that the whole day.
Very,
You just, so if you start with snoozing, you'll be snoozing all day. But sometimes it's okay. I'm not saying every time, but sometimes 1 day a week snooze, 6 days no. Numbers wrong. Don't get the numbers
good
wrong.
balance. That's a good balance. I'm enjoying this conversation so much, and I'm sure that we would not exhaust the subject if we carried on. But I want to honor your time, my friends, and everyone who is watching us as well. We stopped by and shared our friendship, and I do hope that we have inspired you to come out from behind this guard maybe or shield that you have between you and the rest of the world, and see that even as entrepreneurs we come together and make friendships and build stronger relationships. We build much more impact, and we bring much more impact when we join forces. We are sending you love and inviting you to join us next Friday. Until then, all the best from us.
Ready?
Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Have a nice week.